And you come already ready, son. That's what I like about rookie. You just not aware, but don't worry, we gonna get you aware. You ain't got the stamina, but we gonna wait on that. But you got a high motor and you got that bull rush. I like that already, son. I like that. Like that a lot. Get that up there. Yeah, the 70. Oh, let me turn the injuries on. Y'all game ain't started yet. All right.
Oh. David still up here. Hey, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Hey, good luck to everybody, man. It's the beginning of the season, you know. Good luck to all the teams out here, man. But hey, I gotta go offline for a quick second. Be right back. Yeah. Yeah.
Including these two teams here today. It's the Cowboys going up against the Falcons. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
Thank you very much, Larry. You are looking live at the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25. To the 26-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, he's going to take. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Their dangerous wide receiver, 74 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. A good pick up there. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a Dallas first down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They go play action here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football. All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offense guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they'll go on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there on the pickup, and the Falcons are going to get a first.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end number to give them even more blocking power. And we just saw it on that play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
3rd down and 1. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And they're going to go soft on the corners. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's a gain of 7, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Let's go. J2. 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 Let's go. J2.
And on the ground they go with a running back. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. And they're going to go soft on the corners. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Let's go! Let's go!
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Now, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here we go now. Green, Detroit! Detroit!
They go play action here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe. Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Fresh set of downs here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Back to throw here. Looking deep. That's caught inside the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
Let's go!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Let's go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 3. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Back to throw again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Check three. Now let's go. Green, 39.
Shift together here from the D-line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Here we go. Over.
On play action, they'll throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Slot man moves right.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always...
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Let's go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Their dangerous wide receiver. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth, and they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll try and throw for it here. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 14 yards there on the pickup. And on fourth and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
Let's go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Halfback sent in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. A try here for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed two, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll look to throw here. Out to his left. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They come out with one back and three tight ends. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not too much go. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. The tight end changing his position. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fielded at the 20. A nice Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Let's go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got time toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But, yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
2nd down now after the incompletion. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Stays on his feet. This will be caught just inside the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Let's go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the 2nd half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They come out here in the eye. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That'll go down as a loss of 8. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That will be their third and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Leopard. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. I got motion. Detroit. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Gun.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
Detroit. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
And he motions the wide receiver.
Go down. Watch it now, Barney. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the gun now on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They'll need to get the play off quickly, and they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
Detroit.
Play clock winding down. They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Falcons add on. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll try to squeeze it 2-minute warning.
Good game, David.
Yep.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Yeah. Awesome.
But it's incomplete. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And no press coverage here. They are backing off to the secondary.
All right, that's you, right? You
Off
know
the play fake, he'll look to throw.
you looking.
Now a desperation throw
Coach,
deep
I was
downfield.
back in my mom. Where
And
the
the
fuck
hit
are you
jarred it
at?
loose. It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now back to throw.
I did
And he
really
comes back with
very
one
proud of
complete.
him.
And he's able to get it to the
I need
33.
to
Good enough for a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So the offense has it first and 10. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 12 yards on that one.
Boy, you getting away with some now, David. You getting away with
One thing I can say
you getting away with some now, baby. It's all right, baby.
if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Rick is in. Nobody is in.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll buy some time right. They find some open field here. And avoids the contact by sliding. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh,
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he
Ooh.
wanted in the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but it really needs able to knock it away.
You try to put it in top shelf.
10 yards still left on second down.
And he still got it.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is
Ooh.
he got that with one hand.
Oh my.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to bring out
Ah.
and quickly. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Got him.
Oh, man.
Is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Okay.
Yards, it sets him up first and goal. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to
Good
get
game,
that first
David.
game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the first game of the year. All eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited
Come on, man.
that football was back.
It is just special. Feel it. It's so
David.
After week 1, we'll see you in the playoffs. See you in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Falcons, they begin the
Yeah,
campaign with a
no, my.
here in front of them.
Yeah, so I was like, Kai, I went to like use it like the aggressive catch and shit, the triangle. But I didn't think this shit was gonna stop because I did it against the Super Bowl and he didn't stop running. Like I had my shit pushed forward, and I took my hand once I caught the ball, I took my hand off the triangle, and then like the bitch just stopped. I'm like, what the fuck?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been
Then your dude,
the NFL on
yeah, then your dude stopped. I said, what the fuck?
out at EASports.com. It's It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long.
Oh, God, I was quick hiking your ass. Yeah, I kept quick hiking. I said, fuck that. Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna keep moving 50 yards back. I got Will with that shit. Fuck that. Soon as I come. No, well, I don't know how to do it either.
He ran up on me and got me like that too. Yeah, sure did. He ran right up on me and did me. I said, this son of a bitch.
Fuck that. Okay, guys. Way to set the tone for the season.
Man ran up on me and hiked the ball quick than a bitch. I said, this son. Hey. I said, well, hold on.
No, we don't need no. We got silent count. Just snap the ball. Because I seen it because you were moving. You were trying to get to your DBs. I said, oh, hell no. Fuck this. Height. Fuck that. Every time you come out there, height. Nah. See, y'all know I like that deep ball. So I said, hey, fuck this. Y'all ain't gonna keep getting, man. It's boys 50 feet away from the guys, man. Come on, you gotta come in the field and play sometimes, man. Y'all in the stands. If you want to watch the game, you gotta go buy a ticket. I mean, don't watch the game on the field. I know you. I know you will. Hey, but one thing about you, David, you gonna come back. I seen you start experimenting. Like, well, okay, is this gonna work? Is that gonna work? I seen you. I'm on to you, David. Hey, but one thing about it, David, you know I ain't gonna stay the same either now. You know that. Hey, you show. Hey, look. No. We just like your receivers jumping in front of my defenders when it's supposed to be a pick. The same way. Okay. Well, he got spectacular kids too, motherfucker. No, I'm just saying he doing the same shit your wide receivers doing. Yeah, I said, look at this bullshit.